Oh, is it working? Okay, it's working. Hello, I am Table. If you don't already know who I am, I'm Table, and I make things. And at the moment, in this current video, I'm gonna... I swear, ow, my intros are getting worse. So, I've picked up a complicated build. It's a pretty complicated one with specific amounts of blocks, specific amounts of wheels and guns. So, what I'm going to do for this one is that I'm going to lay the blocks out in the amounts that I have and then take it from there. So, I have tier 8s and I can use 140 tier 8s. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Okay. 5 by 5, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, excuse me, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay. And I can do 40 as well. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so that is 140 tier 8s. Oh, and the bot they want is a plasma cruiser. Tier 10 plasma cruiser. So that's 140 tier 8. It's not that many, is it? In fact, this is not the design I'm going to go for, because I'm going to do this. So I'm going to take those off. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to have them at the front of the vehicle. I figured do the blocks first and then worry about the shape. I can have 150 tier 10s. So, the question is where to put those. So if this total is 140 and I've put on... No, the bottom's 400, so that is 60. So if I do... Where are we? Tier 10s. So if I do tier 10s from there, that should be 50. Yeah, that's right. So that's 50 tier 10s right there. There we go. And I can have another 100. So if that was 50, let's do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Let's just do that. Okay, 150 tier 10s. 40 TX. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And that's 40 TX. Because there's no way I was going to build the design and count them as I went. To be honest, that wasn't going to happen. Right. So, wheels wise, I am allowed 4 tier 10 steering, is that right? Yep, 4 tier 10 steering. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to put the second set there. I'm also going to mount a seat. I know what you're thinking. First of all, you're thinking, Table, this isn't the usual caliber of bot that you create. This is just a block of blocks with 4 wheels on. And I'm inclined to agree. I'm hoping that this of how the design should look. Okay, so yeah, well, with only 4 wheels, you're going to have to be quite wide. Now I need to think design. Okay, so first things first. Get rid of 2, 4 tier 4 tier 10s, and I'm going to do 1, 2, so that's 4 there, so I'm going to do that immediately. I'm then going to move the seat into this section. I'm then going to take 2, blast. So 1, that's 4. I took 1 from there. I'm going to take another one. So I've got 2 tier 10s in the bag. And then what I need to do is find the position of the seat, which is there, and do that. And then that gives me 2 tier 8s, of which I'm going to do this. Okay. This is not going to go well. Okay, 5 tier 10s, right there. So let's do that. And then with those other ones, I'm going to do... What am I going to do? I'm going to do that. With these blocks, I'm going to put them to there. Okay. What am I doing here? Let's remove those. Put those there. Let's remove another 5 and go 1, 2, 3. So that's too many. So I've got a 1 there. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Let's go 1. 2, I guess. And I get 1 more, so I'm going to do that. Yeah. I'm going to go. Just going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, and then get 1 for there. I'm going to do 1, 2. That sneeze. Okay, so I think you can kind of see that I'm going to put plasmas there and 1 on the front. I get 1 extra, so I'm going to do that. Okay, right, hardware. 4 tier 10s. Why have I only got 1 tier 10 launcher? I must be using it elsewhere. So, tier 10 plasma. Yeah, okay. Right, tier 10 plasma, let's put 2 there. If I can do 2 there? Oh, I can if I do... if I do that... But then I can't... See, that's kind of close as far as firing position is concerned. So let's go 1, 2, and then move those 2 out. And this one should really be moved down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 5. No, 2, 4, 6, 7. Let's put that one lower. Let's put it right there. Okay. Still not quite how I want it to be. So, tier 10s. 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I've got 2 tier 10s. Oh, this is a difficult build. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 tier 8s. 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 20. 2 there, 2 on there. Let's change out some of those TXs for prisms. At least try and give it some design goodness. Okay. Interesting. The trouble is that this is simply quite a small amount of blocks, to put it simply. And as a result, I am struggling to find the design of this bot. No, that's not the one I wanted. Oh man, this design is really... when you specify the amount of blocks, it does somewhat hinder creativity. Because it's just a little bit too much to consider. Not impossible, just difficult. Yeah, not impossible, just difficult. Oh, I can have tier 5 thrusters as well as optional extras if I so wish, which I am going to go for. I do think this thing could desperately do with some thrust. And a slightly less boxy design as well, to be honest. Let's get rid of those. And oh wait, hang on, I can put my thrusters on there. So movement tier 5s. Why not put them there? Now tier 5 steer assisted. Like that maybe? Can I get away with that? Ah, fantastic, you can. Great. Another tier 10. I've got 2 tier 9s to play around with as well. Haven't thought about the mounting brackets for the tier 9s, to be honest. Hadn't considered that fact. It's kind of heavy on the top, this design. Okay, so let's just make the underside of this a little bit more pretty, shall we? And there. Oh, for some reason I thought I didn't have it on mirror then. That would have been unfortunate. Oh wait, I can have some reverse thrust as well. I can definitely fit those on. Right there. So I don't know if I've got this count exactly right. I feel like I'm pretty close to it being the right amount that we originally went for. But I can't guarantee that it's exactly right. It's kind of heavy on the front. I mean, if I was smart, I should probably consider moving those wheels forward. Let's take it into practice. What it doesn't have is down thrust. That could be a problem with the turning, because the wheels are quite close together now. And the extra thrust is between the wheels, so should be okay, potentially. Well, it's not going to be winning any races. It's on a budget, it's true. It's just those tier 9s I need. Hey, back there! How's that going?
I'm sorry.
Right. So, I need to get 2 tier 9 plasmas on this thing. How am I going to manage that? Well, I think if I'm going to borrow from anywhere, it's going to be this section here, isn't it? 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. They can become prisms. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Man, this is a tough build. Can I move those to there and get away with putting that on there? Not without significantly changing the design, which I could potentially do. Tier 9s, hardware. So those two are definitely going to clash with each other. Unless I think of something ingenious, which will be to remove those two and just bump it up one. Tier 9s. Oh, so now they clash with that. You know what? They're just going to have to be lower. Just going to have to be lower. Two TX. Got 2 tier 10 available. Let's just do that. I'm not sure quite what I'm doing now at this point. Just kind of moving blocks around to try and make it a little bit more appealing visually. I am failing somewhat. I think we're there. That is it. The budget. That's it. A plasma on a budget. There we have it. Plasma buggy on a budget. The truth is, you're only just in tier 10. It obviously, well, it feels to me like the person raced into tier 10, which we've all done, I think, that we've got into tier 10 and we've just been like, geez, because this is 764 P-flops, and you're going to be going up against bots that have twice that much. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But that's the best I can do on a budget. There we go. Tier 10 plasma buggy, 4 tier 10 plasmas, 2 tier 9, 4 tier 10 steering wheels, tier 5 thrust, and 140 tier 8 blocks, 150 tier 10 blocks, and 40 TX blocks. That's what it will get you. Let's see how much it is. A 2.8 mil bot. Yeah. it's a tough one. You're gonna be owned. You have to be you have to use cover a lot. I don't know, it could do you in a fight. Okay, I'm rambling. I've been Table. Thanks so much for watching. Difficult build that. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here today, please show your support by commenting and subscribing. I will of course see you again soon for another video. In the meantime, take care of yourself, and also that you really must always say to yourself in life as a good thing, and that is you have to say